cover that in the main meeting, I guess. They'll show up for that, and we talk to them about that. Item number 2, that brings up the item about, Mr. Calhoun, you want to talk to us about rental halls?
Yes, Mr. Calhoun. I think item number 2, Councillor Graham is fine with that, but we're still working on this event center license. I met with the ABC board. They gave me what I think we need to do from a city standpoint to have 2 event center license for rental. If you're just going to rent it out for a private event, then the ABC board is saying that you shouldn't have you don't need a liquor license to do that. And if you're going to rent it out and sell tickets, you have to have a liquor license in order to do those events. So we're about to get to the close of that, where we can allow people to operate within the city and have a clear understanding of what an event center will operate like in the city of Montgomery. So we're about there.
So,
yeah.
Item 2, I met with the community and its business owner right here. Everybody's on board. We didn't have any objections to that, so we're going to go ahead and approve this one.
okay. Item number 3, one on Virginia Loop Road.
I have no objection. I spoke to the owner as well about some of the things they was doing prior to, so we corrected that, so I have no objection.
Okay. Item number 4. I need to look to see where that was at. That's not my district, I believe.
Eastern
Who
Boulevard.
was that?
It's old business, so who had it last 2 weeks ago?
Where is that?
Item number 4, let's see where it's at.
Trying to see one.
I'm looking.
Me too.
We'll talk about it.
I don't see a map on it. East-South Boulevard, East Boulevard would be probably in the, me and you one.
Yeah, one of them. Cha-Cha place. That's where it is.
It's in District 9.
District 9?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've got no problem.
Hey, and let me say this,
that's the
Mr.
next-
President, while we're talking, and I know our agenda has been flooded with event centers lately. And I don't know what is a workaround, a loophole about not trying to get a club liquor license, but we're going to send a message. We're not going to have event centers that's opening up all over Montgomery. We're going to have to, come up with, I don't want to put a moratorium on it, but we're going to have to be strictly planned on how we do event centers. Every corner in Montgomery is not going to be a place where you pop up with a overnight, under-the-table type club and bar. We want people to do business. If it's a rental hall and those type things, we want you to do it the legitimate way. And I think that was the point of the ordinance a couple of months ago that Mr. Mitchell brought forth. And so we're just going to have to get to a point because it's 6 or 7 every 2 weeks on this agenda.
I can't believe we ever had that many.
Yeah.
It's something up.
Pro Tem and Mr. President, I asked that we do a moratorium until you come up with that ordinance stuff. After today, I asked that we do a 30-day moratorium until
Hold
you.
them up for 30 days.
Okay.
Just carry them all over.
Yeah, we
30
should
days.
have it up our next council meeting.
I'll carry this one over because I don't know the people, hadn't heard from them. So,
Okay?
Y'all will have to do that in a regular meeting. You cannot.
okay, we
do
will.
it in
Okay,
open
we
session.
will. All right,
We're
number
just getting our
5.
plan together.
We just getting up.
All right, number 5, it's been tons of talk about this. This will be referred back to the Architectural Review Board
Okay.
for them to rule on it. My understanding now is that even though the National Register does not include this property in the National Register of Historical Areas, the Montgomery Historical Society, Historical District does include it. So it's a question that has to be solved by the ARB. Okay? But it seems like we got a lot of activity on that, and okay. All right, number 6.
Yes, Mr. President. They're coming before us for a business license, but I only think they have 4 of the. I'm gonna give them a license based on the occupancy level that they have certificates.
But they got-
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they got to have something.
Yeah, you don't have to give me that $1 million report no more.
All right, number 7, Event Center.
No issues. They worked hard to get their CO recently, and they
So you're okay with that?
That's what you was
Yes.
talking about, right?
So that's a legitimate.
That should be good.
Absolutely. weddings. They've been working on it for years.
Okay.
Oh, that's in District 3?
That's in my district, right in front of, Linear.
Oh.
Oh, they got 3 buys.
Oh,
so
that's
this
Perry,
is an
that's
error.
that, real nice home on Perry
Yeah.
Street.
It's the old Weber.
They've been working on it for a long time, yeah.
Yes.
They spent some money there,
Oh, yeah.
and that will be a legitimate one there.
Oh, I just
All right,
noticed
number
that they
8
put what district is in now.
is the Circle K stores.
So that's nice.
Like-
I don't have a problem with that. Just must be a change of,
I think they all changed
ownership.
ownership.
Yeah, it's been out there.
Cows.
Huh?
They're all purple cows.
Oh, okay.
Purple Cow bad?
No, they were Purple
They were
Cows,
Purple Cow,
now
now
they're
they're
going
going
to Circle K, so yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. All right, number 8, number 9, same thing,
Right.
Dixon Street. Number 10 is Perry Hill Road, the new one on Perry Hill Road.
I think that's good, I'm fine.
Okay, good with that. Then the one on number 11, I've had the police department look at that situation because it looks like they got gambling material in that store. According to the revenue department.
It's a phone card machine.
Is that what it is?
I got something.
Marsha?
Legitimate?
It's for a phone, it's scratch off for a phone card,
Oh, is it? Okay.
so they legit.
So it's legal?
It's legal?
It's legal.
Phone cards are illegal, I don't know about the scratch off.
Well, I hope the police department.
Well, no,
figure that out.
I think you're buying it's for phone cards, that's what I understand.
So that's all you can win is
And
the
all
phone
those
card?
rolls across the top, pull those rolls down.
Damn, we don't even have
It looks
payphone
like-
booths no more. What they gonna do with a phone card?
I have no idea.
Oh, minutes on the phone card.
Yeah, for that.
All right, number 12 is in my district, I'm
What,
fine
we
with
gonna
that.
carry that one over? Or we gonna rule on it?
On number,
Hey, man,
I
it's
think we
it's
got
just
it.
a beer license.
Charlie said
What'd you say?
he had somebody looking into him, so I'm
ask them to look
concerned
at
if
it,
we
police
should.
gonna look at it and say, I don't know if anything's happened with the police department or not.
We'll ask them before we go.
Anybody in the police department know about this one? Number 11. Y'all check that out before we get to the regular meeting.
But I think all the little gas stations got the one right there on Carmichael.
They got it too? Well, you think it's somebody would,
Carmichael and Bond.
yeah.
They got them in there too.
Well, we need to check,
Yeah, we need to check it.
you know what we're talking about?
I told him I sent the request to Chief of Staff Dean and Chief of Police Harris, the request to check it out.
Okay, we'll talk about it in regular
Regular
meeting.
meeting.
Okay, number 12 is a sushi box. I'm good with that, it's in my district. Number 13, red zone, wooded,
I think it's just changing.
change ownership.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Okay. Number 14. Oh, Architectural Review Board appointment, Mr. McInnis. Okay. You good with that, Mr. I'm
Yes.
sure you are.
Well, that's
Reese
my
Pickett to
appointment.
the,
Yep.
okay, all these appointments set up in here, good. Okay. 16, 17. Then we're gonna tear down on 18. Got 5 there. Be torn down. Number 19 is the new demolition agents. Number 20 is the, okay, good there. All right, number 21 would be the abatements, assessment of cost. And that's it. Okay. We have a good many people want to talk to us today. So I want to go ahead and get that underway at this time. If I can find my sheet here. I got it. All right. Deborah Warren wanted to talk to us. Ms. Warren? Deborah Warren? Is she here? Oh, is that Deborah Warren?
Hello,
Hello there.
Mayor Stephen Reed and City Council members. My name is Deborah Warren, Network Director of the Montgomery Working Women Network of the National Association for Female Executives, which was incorporated in June of 2001. referred to as MWWN Incorporated. The organization has been involved in public advocacy with national, local government officials, and private organizations concerning improving STEM and increased funding for their academic activities and curriculums for the public and private schools in Alabama, including the Montgomery County Public Schools. MWWN Incorporated is currently raising $171,800 for the Booker T. Washington Magnet High School Music Department, George Washington Carver High School Music Department, and Jefferson Davis High School Youth and Government Club, the Art Department, the Math Department, and the Robotics Program. VIA is helping teachers and students to succeed campaign fundraiser. I would like to request the moral and financial assistance of Mayor Stephen Reed and his city council members to help MWWN Incorporated by donating whatever you can to either the 3 schools directly, which will be added to the total $171,800 that is needed to be raised, or to MWWN Incorporated, because 100% of your funds will be given to the 3 aforementioned schools once we have raised the total $171,800. Your support will help our educators, Alabama young people, to have access to increased funding, resources, and an excellent academic curriculum that will give them the skills that they will need to become successful in life and in their careers. Thank you all
Thank
for
you very
taking
much,
the
Ms.
time to allow me to discuss with you all our appeal for your moral and financial assistance. Your kind consideration, cooperation, and approval of this request will be greatly appreciated.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you, Ms. Warren.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll consider your request. Very good.
Okay, thank you so much. And you know what, I'd like to say thank you all for all of your past moral and financial assistance. You all have always been with me under Mayor Tark Strange. We've got new city council members, but a lot of the city council members have been very supportive in the past.
Very good.
Thank you so much, and
The
God
mayor's
bless you all.
representatives here. Okay, very
Okay.
good. Thank
All
you,
right.
ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Veronica McKenzie.
Okay.
Successful Living Center.
If I may, I'd like to pass out a brochure. Good afternoon, council members. My name is Veronica McKenzie. I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to address you regarding a jewel in our community. That jewel is Successful Living Center Adult Daycare. We are a 501c3 organization serving individuals with dementia. I am the executive director of the organization and a registered nurse specializing in geriatric care. My vision for Successful Living Center was born out of my own family experience taking care of 2 grandmothers, both maternal and paternal grandmothers, that developed late onset dementia. So I know how awesome and daunting a task of caring for somebody with dementia as a family member. So I decided to open an adult daycare that would help support families that had individuals with dementia. The organization came into fruition in 2009, where our mission was to provide care to those individuals with Alzheimer's and other dementias. Knowing that Alzheimer's is the 6th leading cause of death in Alabama, we had 54.2 deaths per 100,000 people. That was in 2019 statistics. In Montgomery County, the rate of Medicare recipients with Alzheimer's was 11.3%, which is 2,659 persons. Also, this population lends itself to, unfortunately, risk for abuse because of the stress of taking care of someone with dementia. And also, in this time of COVID, where people are struggling mentally, there's a high rate, so Successful Living Center offers an alternative for caregivers to get a break from caregiving. As a result of providing this care in a safe, structured setting, families have been able to return to work and maintain a healthy quality of life. Older caregivers have been able to carve out some time for themselves to re-energize and be reinvigorated, have a time of rest. Some of my caregivers now say they just go home and take a nap because the loved one has kept them up all night. So, and our participants themselves, they are able to socialize and have cognitive stimulation during the daytimes. Our annual operating budget is $140,000, and we're requesting the $15,000 from the council for the funds to improve our provide functional indoor and outdoor seating for our seniors, for program costs, for maintenance and repairs, so we can maintain a safe and functional environment for our participants. I would like to invite each and every one of you to come and visit Successful Living Center. Mr. McInnis, I think we spoke on the phone
I want to
earlier,
soon.
so that you may see firsthand the remarkable impact that we at Successful Living Center have on our seniors. Thank you for giving me this
Thank you.
opportunity.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
one question. Ms. Veronica,
Yes.
thank you for what you do in the community. Are you a vendor with the city, potentially? Have you set up as a vendor with the city?
I think she.
Yes, I have completed my
Okay.
vendor application.
Great, thank you.
Very
You're
good.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Have a good evening.
Okay. Katrina Jackson. Katrina Jackson. Katrina Jackson. Denise Dukes. You
Right on
Denise?
time.
Last time.
Good evening,
Good evening.
City Council members and citizens of Montgomery. I'm here on the behalf of Southeast Artists Collaboration. We are a nonprofit organization located here in Montgomery in which we work primarily with our youth and our aging seniors in our community, as well as our veterans and first responders. We have several programs that we run here in Montgomery and throughout the county. One is the Art of Health Project, which deals with our youth and going into our schools and teaching them, working with their parents, the teachers, and the students on nutritional eating, healthy eating habits, and things of that nature. We also have an urban gardens in which we use the school as a catalyst to grow the gardens in the schools, which feeds the community. We have about 12 gardens that we're going to be putting in the schools, and they provide up to 336 different plants, whether vegetables, fresh fruits, and things like that. But the schools will actually make profit from that because they'll be able to sell those back to the community at a reasonable cost. So it actually helps to fund the schools, and it works with the kids on teaching them STEM, science and technology, integrating engineering and math as well. And then we have another program that's Luxury Body Sculpting, which is a wellness center here in Montgomery, located off of Vaughn Road. And we have been in existence for the last 3.5 years, going on 4, coming in May. And we have been serving, like I said, mostly aging seniors. It is mostly for de-stressing and detoxing the body on the cellular level. So it's a place to come and just detox and de-stress, get away from the world. We use zero gravity massage chairs, infrared saunas, therapy, which heals the body, helps lower blood pressure, helps do passive cardio workout, because a lot of our aging seniors or veterans or so forth have disabilities. They have knee injuries, back injuries, and so forth. So with that center, we have been serving. It is free of charge to our public, to the public here in Montgomery. We use chromotherapy light therapy. We use 432 hertz sound frequency, which also helps to heal the body. So we provide this service Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. free to the public. We are nonprofit, and we have our VIP sponsors that actually help to keep the doors open to pay our ongoing operational expenses. However, we are in need right now of replacing 2 of our zero-gravity massage chairs. They are commercial chairs that we have to use because of the high number of people. We've served this past year, and you will see in the breakdown of our annual report, over 1,339 aging seniors and veterans with our services, our wellness center. And so we need to replace those two chairs. Also, we need to update our air purification and sanitizing system because of the widespread of you know what of COVID, and this is something we're going to have to live with. So we had a localized cleaning system and purification system, but we need to go something a little more advanced. And also we need to look at updating, changing over our security. We use Ring system right now, but we need something that actually connects with the police department because our VIP sponsors actually get 24/7 access to the Wellness Center. They have their own code and they come and go as they please once they're orientated to the center. So we have someone on staff there to assist the free members to come in. And so what we're asking for is $30,000 to help replace the chairs, the air purification system, and upgrade the alarm system. So with your help, we will really, really appreciate whatever you can do for that.
Very good. What's the location of your business?
It's 8448 Crossland Loop,
Okay.
Suite 155 and 154. And it's located right down past Pepper Tree, in between Taylor Road and, Ray Thornton, right across from Sturbridge Plantation. It's a big business center right in that area. So it's
My district, yeah.
Any other questions?
I do, you said it's Tuesday through Friday?
Yes,
from
ma'am.
10 a.m. to 5 p.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's open to the public?
Open to the public.
Okay.
Everyone has to, I don't care whether you're a VIP sponsor or a public member, you have to go online and book an appointment. Everything is by appointment because we do not allow more than 5 people in the center at one time. So that way we're able to get specialized attention, people are able to relax. They can't bring their cell phones in there. They can turn them on vibrate, but they have to step out into the reception area to speak because the members that come in there, they're coming in because we know stress is the biggest killer. It's the biggest contributor to health issues in the body. So this is a place, it's calling it like an indoor wellness retreat. It's different than any other wellness center or gym that you can go to. You actually get in there and you'll feel like you're in heaven. So our members come there to just heal, detox, reflect, and just get away from the world, everyday life.
And you got some material you're gonna?
Yes, I do.
Miss Beville, you here? Can some of those items she spoke of be 618? Yeah, okay.
I also have a book that I want to give to each one of you that I've written. I'm a holistic doctor, PhD, so I've written books about
Thank you.
toxin and alkaline in the body. I teach nutritional classes at free of charge via Zoom. I do about 3 a week through large groups, churches, organizations such as that. So anyone can join in on those calls. They're on the website. That's the organic view. Did anyone else need a book? Would you like one? Okay, you're welcome. But those have been proven. I've been doing this for over 37 years. I've been in holistic health and wellness and fitness. I am a PhD, have a PhD in nutritional and fitness science, and I'm also working on my holistic counseling degree, doctorate degree as well. So,
Right.
as well, I have You're welcome. My pleasure. You're welcome. My pleasure. And I have
and the public can book appointments on the website, so you know, luxurybodyconsulting.com, free of charge, Tuesday through Friday. You just have to book. There you are, sir. Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. Well, thank you for the presentation. Very good.
Thank you for allowing me to speak.
Brenda, is she set up as a vendor?
Yes, sir, she is.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Rachel Koch, next person.
Good evening. It's hard to follow up after that. That was a nice presentation. I am here representing the Montgomery Lions Club. This is our 100th year, and we are hosting a Water Lantern Festival at the riverfront on Saturday, April 2nd from 4 to 8 p.m. And I am seeking funds to assist us with this fundraiser. The funds are actually going to go to benefit the Riverfront Greenway Trail. Right now, many of you probably know that it extends all the way past the amphitheater, and then it just kind of comes to a dead-end stop. We have committed $120,000 to the city of Montgomery to extend that Greenway Trail, and we are doing a portion of that for as a children's sensory trail. So it will go to benefit sight-impaired children. We have designs for this through Goodwin Mills and Kaywood. They have laid out some wonderful plans for a rope-guided walk for sight-impaired children and some other features that will help utilize that trail. The trail is actually going to extend from the amphitheater all the way to the Capitol Oyster Bar, which is a pretty exciting feature. It will run alongside Lafayette Street, and they have already started construction on the project on the north side at the end at the Capitol Oyster Bar. So you can actually go out there and see the construction process. We have partnered with the Mary Catherine Archibald Blunt Fund. They have very generously donated $50,000 to this project. So we have already gotten a great sponsorship. All of that money is going to go towards the trail. We have also secured $5,000 from the Montgomery County Commission, Rhonda Walker, and that is going to pay for a majority of the expenses for this event that we're doing on Saturday, April 2nd. The event is free for the public to attend. However, you can purchase a lantern for $20, and that lantern can be decorated with a person's hope or a dream or a prayer, and then we're going to release them at sunset on the Alabama River. We also will have a LEA present. We will have fire and rescue. The city of Montgomery has partnered with us, and they are setting up tents and tables for us, so everybody has pitched in to make this fundraiser come to fruition. So it's a very exciting project, even though it's kind of come together at the last minute. But I am seeking funds, and I was wondering if the City Council would consider donating $5,000 to the project. Ms. Johnson is our district councilman, and
Right.
she has agreed to send some funds, but I don't know that dollar amount.
Okay? The need's 5,000, okay?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see what happens, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, Nick Rankins? Nick Rankin? Nick Rankins? How you feeling for Nick?
I'm not Nick, but I'm speaking on behalf of him.
Pull your mic down, please.
I said I'm not Nick, but I'm speaking on behalf of him. I'm one of the community volunteers.
Okay,
Is that okay?
that's fine.
Okay. So greetings, council members. My name is Lauren, and I'm a community volunteer for a Young Men on a Mission program. I'm here speaking today on behalf of our Executive Director, Mr. Rankins, and the Young Men on a Mission program. First, to the Mayor and Council, we would like to thank you all that have supported the Young Men on a Mission program over the years in our efforts to make a difference in the lives of young men in the River Region area. With your support, we have been able to feed elders in the community every first and third Saturday, host a monthly event at the community garden where we fellowship with the community and offer residents meals from fruit trucks or caterers. We have also partnered with members of the council to host toy drives, turkey giveaways, school supply drives every month. We also give a Teacher of the Month award. Every 9 weeks, we host an honor roll party, also the Montgomery Basketball League for young men, educational and cultural trips with young men on which we will take 12 young men to Gatlinburg, Tennessee next week during spring break. And we will also be partnering to host a flag football tournament for young girls ages 7 through 13 on March 26th at Alabama State University. And we continue with the success in our community garden, in which we have given away countless of dozen eggs from our chicken and fresh vegetables to elders in the community. We have worked hard to make a difference in the community surrounding the garden, and our community friends are dedicated to helping us make sure the garden is taken care of on a daily basis. We often hear people say there's nothing to do for our kids. We are working to continue our partnership so we can change that narrative. This is also why we have partnered with Change Organization to help assist with renovations to the building located at 1156 Oak Street, which is located less than 2 miles from the community garden on the west side of Montgomery, to offer an after-school program, food pantry, clothes closet, and more. Mr. Rankin serves as the building manager on the project, and it's with your continued support that we can work together to make a difference in our communities and the lives of our young people. Thank you for your time and opportunity to speak to you today.
Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
What you asked?
So they're needing help right now for the building on Oak Street. I know there's some sheet rock, some plumbing issues, tile within the building, so a few $1,000s to assist with the building on Oak Street.
How much? I didn't hear.
A dollar amount,
Yes.
$5,000.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
She said 5,000. And
Okay.
well, that's what they asking for today.
Okay, thank you, we got it. We understand what the situation is. All right, we got you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, council, that concludes our agenda. Must be on later on. I don't have him here. He's later on, okay? Okay. Meeting adjourned, we're back.